Well, hello, hello, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Revelations. A nice fun break for the weekend. But we're going to get back to... Yeah, I am at the end of the game, I thought so. Yeah, so we're going to get back to Revelations. I'll probably finish this today. I will. One thing I will very quickly do... I'll do. Right, well then. What was I doing? Excuse me. What was I doing? I don't know. Oh, you know, I remember what I was going to do, but I didn't bother doing it. I was going to do the, Yeah, I was going to buy these specific places, but oh well, doesn't matter. Where's the nearest place now, then? Down there, I suppose. So, I'll turn around and go to the Assassin's Den. Yes, like I said, I'll most likely get this done today. And then, depending on when I get it done, I'll either start something, or tomorrow I will start Medal of Honor 2010. I will. And then the day after I do Medal of Honor Warfighter. Because what will that be? Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday... I don't know what I'll do Thursday. Because then Friday Doom's out. So... I'll definitely be playing that. Then... After that... Resident Evil isn't out for like 2 weeks, so... I will play that when that comes out. Do not kill anyone. That's not allowed. Actually, it might be a little difficult. As long as I don't go near any other guards.
Hang on.
If I didn't fast walk into that guy, I'd have been fine. Also, I wonder if whistling was the thing that got me caught. Because I want to get in there without alerting those guards. Like, no god realistically in their right mind would ever do that. Oh, they despawned. Even better. And this will allow me to just waltz right in. Or not. What's the fucking point in having them if they can't distract two gods? Fuck it, I'll climb along the rooftops, it'll be quicker. It will. Fuck.
You won't get away. Shit! Hush! He's getting away. Hurry!
I will do this eventually. Actually, where the hell is he? I can just go around the long way, can I not? Yeah, he's all the way over there. I can probably climb this around the other side.
What an eccentric man.
Yeah, I can still climb it.
Get down now.
All the night to you, dickhead. Scheiße. I could.
Madness. He'll kill himself.
climb up to that. Because the closer I get to that building right there, the better. In before there's just like 10,000 fucking guards in front of me. And the Romani way is quicker, but... Really? You know I'm here. Yep. Really? You can't climb that? Let him go by first. And just think I got this close.
Tarek was no traitor, Suleiman. He too was tracking the Byzantines.
What? So did you...
I am sorry.
God forgive me. You should not have been so quick to judge.
He was loyal to your grandfather to the end. And through his efforts, we have the means to save your city.
Tariq, you should not have been so secretive. What a terrible way to do a good thing.
The weapons were taken to Cappadocia. Can you get me there?
Yes, of course. I will arrange a ship to take you.
Suleiman! Suleiman! I've been set up and made to look a traitor. Do you remember Tarek, the Janissary?
The man you quarreled with?
He's been murdered. It is no secret that he and I were at odds. Now the Janissaries will accuse me of this crime.
This is terrible news, Uncle.
When word gets back to my father, he will banish me from the city. Ah, forgive me, nephew. I was not aware that you had a guest.
This is Marcello, one of my European advisors in Cafe.
Buonasera.
Marcello, my nephew and I have a private matter to discuss.
As I said, there will be a ship waiting for you when you wish to leave.
Grazie, mio principe.
We will track down the perpetrator of this crime, Uncle. Have patience.
Leave the palace unseen. I guess I'll fucking go this... Go the same way I bloody well came then, ain't I? Also, it'll be a hell of a lot quicker. Just need to be careful of those guards.
He will end up dead.
into the water and swim away.
Sayun Auditore.
Until he does.
Word around the city is you're leaving us.
Is nothing I do a secret.
Not to worry, brother. The captain of your ship is a friend, but neither of you are going anywhere just yet. The Janissaries have raised the chain across the mouth of the Halich and ordered a full blockade until you are caught.
They raised the chain for me.
We will celebrate later. Here, I have something for you. Careful. This has 50 times the kick of our usual bombs.
Do not kill anyone with blades.
Bene.
Didn't say
Know
anything
what to
about
do.
fists.
The suspense is palpable.
Yusuf, wait. Un favore.
Yes?
There is a woman running a bookshop at the Old Polo trading post. Sophia. Look out for her. She is a remarkable lady.
You have my word.
Gather your men. This will attract some attention.
You don't.
Lead the way.
Keep them busy.
Excuse me.
Those ships are armed! They're waiting to stop your boat! You take care of them. We will clear the dock.
And I can't even heal. Nice one. Oh my god, game, please. Jump off. Oh, you lad laser. You popping this chaos happening? Yep.
See. Sorry for the delay.
No, don't mind me, just being an assassin, secretly destroying an entire shipyard with fire. Who are we this time? What? No, I'm still Ezio.
You know something, don't you? You know what's out there.
I have a hunch. Yes?
Come on, Bill, you never do anything halfway. What do you think we'll find?
If we're lucky, another prize. If we're very lucky, something that'll end this miserable war.
You're talking over my head, mate.
Listen, Sean, I have no idea what we're
Big
going to find.
man Ezio, yep.
But I do know that whatever
Still
it is,
Ezio.
the Templars can't have it.
It's Assassin's Creed 3 when we play as someone new. Specifically Ratnu Kerton. Or Connor, if you will.
Do you regret anything, Desmond?
Like what?
Running away? Leaving your parents behind, finding a shit job and pretending to be productive? What's it like spending your whole life avoiding hard decisions? Come on. Sure, you're an assassin, but it wasn't your choice.
Do you have a point?
I want to know if you regret anything.
Sure. I wish I'd been more patient with my parents. I wish I'd listened. And Lucy. Maybe things could have been different if I'd... I'm not sure.
Thank you
For what?
for making sense.
Well, back in the giant doorway we go.
Sean, you feeling okay?
Damn it.
I have left
I wanted to
Constantinople
listen to
and set sail for the interior of Anatolia, to a region called Cappadocia, where Manuel is training his soldiers. If I am lucky, I will not be alone, for there may be Ottoman spies in the area waiting to strike. But, as ever, I put stock only in myself, and hold the memory of dear Sophia close to my heart. Claudia, you would laugh to hear the racing thoughts of your brother now. I have come to admire Sophia with more affection than I thought possible. After the death of Christina, something withered in me. But that feeling, that capacity for love, has
Oh,
returned.
well, Rip Christina, I suppose.
I adore Sophia, but dare not drag her into this life of mine. Not without fear of hurting her, or driving her away.
Oh. Yep, now we go into a giant cave. For the rest of the game. When I mean for the rest of the game, I mean for like 1 or 2 sequences and that's it.
No evidence of an army here, and no signs of Tariq's men.
Do not get detected. I think you mean do not be detected, but whatever. Since we are in Cappadocia, Cappadocia, Cappadoce, whatever. However you want to pronounce it, I'm there. Oh yeah, and also Black Blazer, I might be getting something soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed the guy on eBay hasn't sold it or is still willing to sell it. Fingers crossed. And I'll need your help in translating Japanese. I will, because I don't speak the language. Providing you speak it, of course. But you're probably a weeb enough to know Japanese. But no, it's... I only want it because it's dirt cheap. And because it's something that I actually want, so... yeah, hopefully. Like I said, that's if he gets back in touch. Willing to sell it. So I'm going to get close to working. That would work if I could fall off correctly. Yep. Am I still on Don't Be Detected? No. Why would you?
Not so close, Adi Herif.
Easy now. Tarek sent me.
Only you? Why not more?
I am enough. Where are your men?
Captured by Byzantines over a week ago. I was just to look like a slave and managed to escape. But the others? Are you a capable fighter?
I like to think so.
Well, when you are certain, come find me.
Oh, there's nothing to buy in here. That is perfecto. Ooh, coriander and lemon. That actually sounds like a nice combo. But probably... coriander's not really a fish thing. Lemon is.
Quite fit for an old timer. I will unveil my private library to the public this Monday.
How much money?
A pleasure doing business.
Well, obviously if I was wanting to do 100%, fuck, everything's going to be that expensive. I mean, it's not going to get it that expensive when you actually beat the game and liberate this town, but... Fucking 100,000 for a book. Now you know why I don't read. Books are too expensive. Video games are not.
To see that we caught another of the Sultan's spies lurking about. A woman this time, disguised as a harlot of low birth.
Sending his harem girls now, eh? It seems the Sultan is running out of skilled fighters. Where did you take her?
Inside, into the prisons. But she won't last long. Not with Shakulu in charge.
Do not kill anyone. I'll let me that on. Beat the shit out of everyone. Oh, that wasn't worth it. He's putting to sleep. An option. Nope. There are no sleep darts in this. Just poison darts.
A few weeks at most. Janissaries will know I have betrayed them by now. But they have the resources for retribution.
Doubtful. The Sultan's battle with Selim commands most of their attention.
What the hell is that smell?
Apologies, Manuel. Some of these Ottoman prisoners are so fragile.
Shakuru, try to moderate your anger. I know the Sultan humiliated your people, but there is no need to spit on men who are beneath us.
You take the woman from the prison and bring her to the chapel.
Shakulu, I don't have the key.
I'm dead.
More.
Who has the key? You?
I think Nicholas has. He's on leave in the market.
Thank you.
Damn, I'd like to run that man through with a spear.
The word chopper in this area scares you more. Haha, fuck you. Retrieve the prison key by any means. Thank you. That was difficult. Well, we know there aren't any flying machines here. Technically. Da Vinci did have an idea for a helicopter. He did.
You took your time.
You are welcome.
Aman Allah. What is that?
Not everyone was taken prisoner.
Poor men. Allah City Kutsasim. That Turkmen renegade did this. Shah Kulu. I'll kill him!
Wait.
Oh, women.
You do not cooperate very well.
I'm here to rescue my men, not make friends. Right there.
That armor is too thick for bullets. I will have to get in close.
Janos, we have to help him.
Do not let Janos lose more than half his health. That's not Shakaru.
No pity.
Oh, you didn't kill him? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Oh, you're gonna crash, aren't you? I hate PC games. Did this program work correctly? No, it fucking didn't. 40 minutes. The game's getting quicker and quicker, crashing every time I play this game. Fuck. That's why I hate fucking PC games. Again, I'm thankful I own this on the PS3. So in the future, if I ever play it, I can now know to just ignore the PC version. Fuck. I did just get a checkpoint, so maybe it will continue me from there. I mean, I'm not bothered, but I'd assume... You're gonna crash again, aren't you? I love it. I really do. I love it. It's gonna crash again. I guarantee it. I guarantee it's gonna crash again. I hate PC games. I really do. I like the experience of getting a disc, popping it in, and going, that game was fun. Let's see if it does it again. If it does, I've only got one way of fixing this. And when I mean fixing, I don't really mean fixing. Yeah, it's crashed again. Oh, I love video games so fucking much. I really do. I hate PC games. I really do. I mean, I've got a whole pile of them just next to me. I mean, you can't see it, just next to me. I've got a whole fucking pile of them. I think I've got 30 physical PC games. And I only have them because they're not digitally available. At least most of them are not. Fucking options, graphics. First of all, let's set it to 60 Hz because I don't know why it's on 144. VSync should be on, but apparently it's not. Let's see if that fixes it. Because I don't know why the that why not? Because that's usually the biggest way games break. Older games break. Is you've got too high of an FPS. So physics goes out the window. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it had to be a frame rate thing, because it almost always is. Yeah, it almost always is a frame rate thing.
Can you walk?
The rifles you brought, they should be destroyed.
Most of them don't actually work. But the gunpowder is real. We could not fake that.
Bene. Keep out of sight until you hear the explosions. Then you run.
Explosions? If you do that, all hell will break loose. You'll panic the entire city.
See, I am counting on it.
And then what?
Then I find Manuel Paleologos.
Well, that's that mission. Eventually. God, video. PC gaming is genuinely the worst thing ever. I mean, it's good, I like it, because it's convenient sometimes, but it's not convenient when you just want to play a game, because you've got to sit there waiting for a game to install. Whereas at least with console stuff, you just plug it in and not care.
This is gunpowder, not millet! I got it!
Not take any damage. What if I accidentally trip and fall? Thanks, game. Oh, it's this section. I remember having a problem with this. Because of the fucking big guys. I could never counter them when I first played this game. So this mission took me like bloody 20 tries to try and do it.
Mercenaries?
That doesn't fucking work, does it? That's why. Fucking camera angle. I had a 50-50 chance of what attack he was going to do. He was either going to do a fast one, which is what I thought he would have done, because he kind of walked straight towards me, which usually means they try and do the below sort of uppercut attack. But no, instead he walked towards me and did his slow attack. And I can't counter that once I've already started my early counter. I mean, the mission's not that bad. Obviously, if you want 100% it, it's not hard. I'm making it slightly harder because I'm trying to insta-kill everyone. Instead of just using the sword and doing it... Oh, fuck you. Instead of just using the sword and doing it slightly slower. Because obviously the hidden blade you do it much quicker. Which sounds like I'm trying to speedrun this, which obviously I'm not, but... Then again, it probably helps with the sword that I've got. Because this sword has, I think, max deflect. I think I can deflect any attack from anyone. So... You're not leaving here alive, motherfucker.
Something deadly about him.
Alright, let's try this one again, shall we? I hate this game. Remember that fast attack I was talking about a moment ago? Of what they try and normally do? Yeah. Yeah. I predicted that beforehand. Didn't want to do it. Now they do it. I fucking... See, when you know a game enough, you usually know enemy attack patterns. But that was... I didn't expect him to do it that quickly. Because I had activated them and I was just walking past them. I guess I was still slightly running, which is why he wanted to attack me so quickly. Fuck. God damn it. But like I said, that's the only reason why this mission's difficult. So obviously I'm trying to 100% it. Which, I mean, why not? Because then the other thing what I'll do is once I've beaten it, not today, I'll probably won't do it, I don't know, it depends yet. But I've got the DLC to do, which is to uncover the secrets between Subject 16 and Lucy. But I will do that. Actually, I might do it today. Because once I've beaten this game, I will maybe run around and get all the collectibles that I need. The only problem is there's 100 of them and that'll take me a couple hours. It won't exactly be fun to watch.
Another notch on my belt.
Right, let's try this again, shall we? Oh, poor man. He doesn't want to die. Sorry. He was either going to die in an explosion or my blade. I chose my blade.
Sabotage, Manuel. You need to take cover. Get out of my way. Citizens, soldiers, compose yourselves. Do not give in to fear. We are the true shepherds of Constantinopolis. We are the lords of this land. We are Byzantines. Corayo, stand fast. Do not let anyone break it. Stop that man! Cut him down!
Do not take any damage again.
Stop and think for a moment. Think about the lives you have disrupted today. The anarchy you have sown here.
I'm gonna get hit here. Please don't throw a rock. Thank you.
You
You take advantage of our poor and displaced people, using us to further your own vain quest. But we fight for dignity, assassin. We fight to restore peace to this troubled land.
Templars are always quick to talk of peace, but very slow to concede power.
Because power begets peace, Flaka. It cannot happen in reverse. These people will drown without a firm hand to lift them up and keep them in line.
There he is. The monster I came to kill.
I should have been Constantine's successor. He had so many plans.
Your dream dies with you, Manuel. Your empire is gone.
Ah. But I am not the only one with this vision, assassin. The dream of our order is universal. Ottoman, Byzantine. These are only labels. Costumes and facades. Neathies, trappings. All Templars are part of the same family.
Enough prattling. I am here for the Masyaf key.
Then take it. Take it. Seek your fortune. See if you get within 100 leagues of that library before one of us finishes you off.
Poor Manuel, last of the Palerologi. I should not have put him in charge of our Masyaf expedition. He was an arrogant man. Impossible to keep in line.
Disappoint me, Ahmed. Why the Templars?
Because I am tired of all of these pointless blood feuds that pit father against son, brother against brother. To achieve true peace, mankind must think and move as one body, with one mastermind. The secrets in the Grand Temple will give us just that. And Altair will lead us there.
Delusions. Altair's secrets are not for you.
I am not interested in arguing, Ezio. I am here for the Masyaf keys.
Keys? Are there more than this one?
So I have heard. Perhaps I should ask someone who knows better. Sofia Sarto. Is that her name?
She knows nothing. Leave her be.
We shall see.
I will kill you if you touch her.
I know you'll try.
Do not lose more than half your health. That won't be loud. Run away! Run away! Excuse me. Excuse me. Rip. Yep. Oh, hello. Escape.
Niccolo Polo. Our time together was brief, I know. But I have faith this codex will answer the many questions you have yet to ask.
Altair, this gift is invaluable. Grazie.
So, where will you go next?
Back to Constantinople for a time. We will establish a guild there before returning to Venezia.
Your son Marco will be eager to hear his father's wild stories.
He is a little young for such tales, but one day soon, see?
Father, a vanguard of Mongols has broken through. The village is overrun.
Niccolo, your cargo and provisions are waiting for you by the village gates. We will escort you there.
Thank you, Mentor.
Ready the catapults and watch for my signal. Stay close.
No, nothing.
All right, this way. Stay close. Let's move.
Oh, textures. There we go.
This way. Let's move.
Father, are you hurt?
Give me a moment. The end of an era. When I was very young, I was foolish enough to believe that our creed would bring an end to all these conflicts. If only I possessed the humility to say to myself, I have seen enough for one life. I have done my part. Then again, there is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.
We are ready.
A last favor, Niccolo. Take these with you and guard them well. Hide them if you must.
Artifacts?
Of a kind. They are keys. Each one imbued with a message.
A message for whom?
I wish I knew.
There we go. It's all the keys.
Forgive the haste of my handwriting, Claudia. Much has transpired, and little of it good. I am on a ship bound for Constantinople, in pursuit of a man whose treachery has eluded me until now. Prince Ahmed, Suleiman's uncle, is the man leading Templars here. He is the mastermind behind their Masyaf expedition, and he will stop at nothing to retrieve the keys, all of which are now in assassin hands. So what holds me back? Why do I not take the keys to Masyaf myself and be done with these fools? Because I have been careless. Because the Templars know about Sophia, and they are looking for her. Oh, Claudia, if anything should happen to her, I could not live with myself. I have dragged her into a war she knows nothing about. And it will be my burden to bear if she comes to any harm.
Mhm.
Certainly, I do not mind the local customs.
Citizens of the Empire and travelers from foreign lands take heed. By order of the Janissaries, new restrictions apply to all who travel to and from the city. Note that a reward of 10,000 akçe will be given without question to anyone who brings in information that leads to the immediate arrest of the suikastçı. Ezio Auditore.
Hello. Go on then, what's new at Taylor's? Oh, I would have to go back there to get the book. Medicine, poison, knife belt upgrades, fuck me. I mean, I'll take them. Excuse me. Could go west. Yeah, this one. If attacked, kill 5 guards in close combat without getting hit. If attacked. So that means if I somehow do this without being attacked, I should technically get full synchronization. Rest in peace, Yusuf.
You have earned your rest, brother. Requiescat in pace.
Brothers, sisters, a whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
now I need as many. This is what I need. Yeah, I did it. Oh god. Oh, thanks, actually. Excuse me.
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate, kill me and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ. Do you not see that? Peace, stability, a world where men live without fear. People desire the truth, yes. But even when they have it, they refuse to look. How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmed, but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly, I stayed true to my creed. I will open that library, and I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmed.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower when you are ready. Do this, and Sophia will be spared. My brother's army will be here soon, Ezio. After that, everything changes.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. I had Ahmed dead as soon as he returned. But I never expected to hear all this.
And what do you think?
He is a sincere man. But this Templar fantasy of his is dangerous. It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate this, not seek to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A Qanun that applies to all in equal measure.
Shahzadem, stand back!
Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
Would your father?
No.
Makes sense. Oh great, now I'm almost full. Lovely. Physics. Great, now I've got to find bloody talky man who I can pay off. Oh, he wants me to go all the way up north. I know there's one over here. So I shall point that there. And go to it. Because I know there's one there. Or I can kill him. Really? Really? That was easy. Is there really no one near here? Go to the bazaar. Pay him off, then go up north. Where is he? There we go. Rescue Sophia before she loses 50% health. I can do that.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Yeah, except he's a generic face model.
Glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, and wait for my command.
Could you please go this way? Thank you.
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines, so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl. She's all yours.
Sophia! Tell your men to back off.
Also, nice that the sound effects have popped off.
Congratulazione.
Teşekkürler efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
I don't give a shit about you.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run!
Get on, lay horse. Also, I'm glad that the game gives you parachutes. Because I swear I didn't have any. Kill 20 guards. Oh, no.
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, you have come to see me off.
Now come to see you get jacked off. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm holding right trigger for this.
Hang on,
Oh, for
Sophia.
fuck's sake.
Look out! Ezio!
Oh, I'm doing this again.
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Obviously. Oh no! Va bene! I am all right.
Soldiers, up ahead.
I see them.
Oh, you. Excuse.
Forgive me.
Sophia, you must be careful.
Oh, I know.
Steel yourself, Sophia. 4 soldiers.
You motherfucker.
Out in the road! What are you doing?
Your determination is be charming. It was not so infuriating.
Motherfucker. How many have I killed? I will never know.
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
Yeah, you've done it.
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
No. I will.
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Conveniently.
Oh! Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please!
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip that guy.
Father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
And she's apparently holding me back.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
They don't even know how to have a conversation. I know we're going to. Okay.
Phil, good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look. This is crazy.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
Here it comes.
What is that? What's going on?
This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion.
But no, he pushes me through and holds it back long enough.
Some of his memories. We are the stories we live. The tales we tell ourselves.
Don't do this.
I'm saving you, idiot. Go! Go!
Bye, 16. Or whatever your name is.
I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
Massive. And behind the library is Altair himself. Oh, missing textures.
Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision, This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. Let go of all of this.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
Well, we will do once we find out what's behind this door.
The end of the road.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life, and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
No, I don't want a fucking hint. Go away. Yeah, I know, right? I'm a big boy. I know how to solve puzzles.
I plan to.
Like, just constantly flashing at the bottom of the screen. Do you want help? Do you want help? I managed to place 2 in position. What makes you think I need any more help? Like, yeah, okay, I misplaced the first one, but that's just because I thought they went anywhere. Then upon realization, oh, eagle. And those 2 went in those positions, so... Altair himself came here to die.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
If I remember correctly, this is just a bloody cutscene.
You have seen to my books? Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria. Good. Very good. Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria. If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus, or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found.
Because it's not the first and only, well, one and only apple. Which I remember back when I first played this, I thought to myself, hang on a minute, there's only one apple. Why is there now two? And then obviously the rest of the games decide to just shit themselves and say, oh yeah, let's have like 10,000 fucking items. $48,000 Akre. Well, actually, whatever.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
The moon! Or as Doctor Who would put it, a giant egg. Thanks, Doctor Who. Ah, solar flare. Right, yep. Just rip everyone. Rip baby.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen. You must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time
wind turbines.
or yours.
Oh, it's Daddy.
Look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Come on, Danny Wallace. We need a one-liner.
Hear me? Son?
I know what we need to do.
Good thing, because your dad already knows where you need to go anyway. As far as I'm aware, you never get told how or why. But whatever. Yeah, that's Assassin's Creed Revelations. We have a revelation of what to do. Kind of goes hand in hand with both characters, really. But, yeah, I mean, I would still admit I like this game's past story slightly more than Brotherhood just because it ends. It does. And it ends, like I say, for me, particularly with Ezio, in a nice way of... Well, sort of semi-nice way of at least... You know, he's done. That's it. His journey ends there. So obviously his last thing is to pass on a message. Well, not message, but pass it on to Desmond. And then obviously from there, he just lives a normal life. So, I do like that aspect of this game in particular. Of course I can't fucking skip it, why? Yeah, so... The Ezio trilogy is still worth playing. I will get to Assassin's Creed 3 at some point. I might do it after Resident Evil. I'll probably do it then, because like I say, in my own time tonight, tomorrow morning, I'll try and get the collectibles for the first-person mode jumping mission things. And I will also do the DLC, which is basically just more of that, but like I say, uncovers the story between Lucy and Subject 16, which I've never played, so that'll be interesting. Gameplay-wise, not so much, but story-wise. I'll get that done. I might do that Thursday, because like I say, tomorrow I'll probably do Medal of Honor 2010, the day after Medal of Honor Warfighter. Then Thursday, like I say, I'll probably come and do this. Do whatever else Thursday, then Friday do. Which I'll probably get done Saturday, Sunday. Then, I mean, I could play Assassin's Creed 3 after this, because then that will finish the Desmond storyline. That will. See, I might play it after Doom. I don't know yet. But yeah. I will get to it sometime relatively soon. But then if I do 3, then I won't do... I won't do 4 for quite a while. I won't. Because I would at least like to do the PSP Assassin's Creed. Not so much the DS games, they're fun, I like them. But they won't have anything to do story-wise. But I would like to play them at some point, but I would like to do Bloodlines on PSP since that is canon. Because obviously Maria was a Templar who you chase after and whatever, and then eventually sway and seduce her. So I'll probably get that done. I might do that one after, say, Resident Evil or something. So that'll at least catch up all the main stuff up until 3. Yeah, so that'll be the plan. Which, oh no, I can. No, I can't skip it. Never mind. But yeah, so that'll be the plan with that. Yeah, those pillars there, you have to get the Animus data glitches to do them. And there's 100 of them, so like I say, I'll get all of them ready for Thursday. Because then that will be pretty well every game in its DLC done up until this point. Obviously I've got 3 in its DLCs, so which reminds me, if I ever do actually I was thinking if I ever report 3, I would probably have to get it on Switch or something. So if the Switch version comes with 3 DLCs, which I believe is like the Tyranny of King Washington or whatever. But yeah, if that comes with those 3 DLCs, I'll look to getting that in the future, just so I have a physical copy with DLC on disc. Because I'm not so much bothered for the older games for DLC. I mean, I'm not so bothered about that with DLC, but may as well. Also, once this decides to move forward, of course, I will then finish. No, 2 hours. I knew I was at the end of the game. So yeah, only 2 hours. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan with what I'm doing. What I'm doing today, I do not know. So I've only got 2 hours at 6 o'clock, because I was on late today. Very late. But oh well. I think I'll figure something out whilst I wait for this. What? Thanks eBay for recommending me games that people are selling without the games themselves. I mean, okay, thanks, I suppose. Why would I ever want to buy a game? Okay, okay, if it came with like manuals and shit, yeah. Just gonna wait for this to bloody well finish. Oh, go away. I need to very quickly check this anyway. Yeah, I thought so. Come on, game. We are done here, you know. Voice talents. I don't give a shit about voice talents like Cecilia Santiago or Juan Carlos Lozano. Just let me finish so I can continue something else, please. Credits. Aren't they just beautiful? Actually, I do know something that I can't. Oh, fuck, I'll do that in a minute. Oh. Yeah, so. I will play something in a minute. eventually. Once everyone pisses off making video games. Or make skippable ones. Because at this point I won't be able to turn the sliding console off because I'd have to redo the last checkpoint. Which would just be walking forwards, but yeah. Like, I don't mind this. Obviously these people are needed, but I don't exactly need to see development testers, you failed. But I don't exactly need to see like a compliance manager. Like, how did you work on this game in particularly? Desktop services technicians. Are you really telling me that I need some nerd who goes, yes please, I can fix your computer? He doesn't need to be in the credits, sorry. Oh, flutes. Assistant to Jesper Kidd. Jesper Kidd needed an assistant. Wow, what a wanker. I can just imagine him doing that. Eventually. Steve Bloom. Nolan North, of course. He's always in these fucking things. Oh no, he's bloody thingy, isn't he? Danny Wallace, there he is. Danny Wallace. Good old Danny boy. Playing all smarmy British guy. But yeah, I really wish I could play the online for this still. I'd love to. Well, at least give it a go. After having not played it for so long. That didn't work. Try the bloody Konami code. Bollocks, I can't spell. Oh, no. I can't spell. Fuck me, this has been going for 10 minutes. Jeez. This is why I hate credits. Like, if I wanted to watch them and actually give a shit, I'd watch them. I have never once, I don't think anyone has ever once, sat down and individually read every single name and thanked them. Because they know they get our thanks when we beat a game and go, that was good. That's our entire thanks. So all these people's names are just sort of there. They are. I mean, obviously I bloody pointed out Danny Wallace, Nolan North and Steve Bloom. But that's just because that's Ezio, Desmond and bloody... I forgot his fucking name. Oh well. Yeah, I forgot his fucking name. Resident Sleeper, I know, right? See, I'm learning emotes. I am. Like Dan's Gaming, I think. I don't even know what that cat is, I will admit. Oh, scaredy cat. I mean, I'm learning emotes, that reminds me. I can almost guarantee it's going to be removed, but... Yeah, I can imagine they said no. I can imagine. He is learning. Yes, I'm learning. And that's from someone's account that I've never heard of before. So, you know. Oh well. Well, Black Blaze, I'm going to have to tell Daniel later when I see him that I tried to put up a BAPS emote for him, but they declined it, and understandably so. Because it was just a pair of... It was bread rolls. Fuck it, I can get the image and show you. It's better than explaining it. It is. I think it was on this. Yeah, if I can get the image up, I'll send it you. It's easier than trying to explain it. If I can find it. It didn't take me long yesterday. Why can I not find it anymore? There it is. There you go. That's what I wanted to use. That's what I wanted to use. But yeah, they very clearly denied it. And understandably so. I mean, come on. Who puts... Cause, okay, so obviously here's the thing. Obviously bread rolls, or those, what you would normally call them, however you call them. Obviously, there's like maybe 10 different ways of trying to say it in the UK. Like where I particularly live, we'll call it a cob. We will. So, but if you go like 10 miles north, someone will call it a bap or a bun or a butty. Like, just specifically where I live, if you travel a small radius, we have so many different ways of trying to say one item of what we want that we don't actually have a word for it. We don't. Like, obviously bun or bread roll is the obvious thing, but because I grew up calling it a cob, it's what I ask for, you know? But like I say, you can be ask a cob, butty, bun, bap. There's probably a few others that I don't know of, but yeah, like we have so many words for just that. But yeah, obviously, so because some people call them baps, baps also, as you know, refers to boobs, obviously from what Daniel does. So obviously he wanted that as an emote, and I have tried, but it's no longer on my list of them to see if they are going to accept it. So it seems someone looked at it, went, no, and then clicked delete. But as I said to Daniel, what's the difference between an obvious pair of, like, all it is just bread with a plastic packaging of a bra? How is that any worse than someone having an orgasm for a lewd emote? Like, how is that any different? You know? But, yeah, whatever. People have done what they wanted. Anyway, I'm done for Assassin's Creed. I am. At least for now. Like I said, we're back with this Thursday. So, in terms of YouTube, I'll see you then. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy. And I'll see you in the DLC to this, or 3. And I'm going to keep winking. Ta-ra.